Hi everyone, I'm Diane. I'm here to talk about games and streaming culture. This week we read the article The Twitch Streamers Who Spend Years Broadcasting to No One by Patricia Hernan. This article was written in 2018, which is before the era of the pandemic. It told some very interesting stories about Twitch streamers who spent a long time streaming to an empty room, which is very relatable to me because that basically describes my entire life. Everything starts at zero. The universe started from non-existence to existent at some point. To start a performative career means that you have to and need to spend the beginning of your journey alone with zero audience by your side, and you need to earn those people who join you on the voyage. Though no one really knows what the breaking point was for the universe to come into being, the breaking point for a streaming career has a simple recipe, at least according to the article. If streaming is a practice, the person behind the camera is the product. So just like launching a new product, you have two ways to improve. You can work on the quality of your product. In this case, you might want to improve your streaming skills. You might want to make up a more entertaining online personality because according to the article, your personality is what makes the listeners stay. Or you have a second way. You can work up a way to do some marketing for your product. You can advertise yourself. This ties in with last week's reading as well. You can do some networking with other streamers, get your words out. You can also make a social media account for PR purpose. You can also brand yourself and build some loyalty to your constant customers, which is your constant audience, I guess. And there are many possibilities in the online world, but the article mentions that this method might not work that well for everyone. Sometimes you can get some viewers in a very short amount of time and they would not stay for you, but that is no reason to be upset either. Streaming is not just about building a career, and not everyone who streams wants a serious career as well. The article also features many streamers who simply enjoy the solitude, pretending to speak to people, pretending to perform for other people, or just made happy by the possible connections in an empty chat room. Singing is still fun even with no one listening. So is streaming. Streaming works in the similar way. During the pandemic, there are so many people started streaming or started watching streaming for possible social connections, and that is also something similar. Just like in that book, The Little Prince, what makes the desert beautiful is somewhere it hides a well. So what makes streaming beautiful is that somewhere in the cyber desert that we can't really see or touch, it hides someone who might share a special connection with you. You might have been traveling alone for now, but who knows, you will be found someday. And that is very beautiful. And that is why many of us love streaming. It's not just about getting fame, getting a company, being heard. It's also the possibility of reaching out to other lonely souls. So, yeah, I really like this week's reading. And I also want to talk about my experience of watching a streamer that has like 0 viewer, which is also part of our assignment. I watched a kid playing Elden Ring with no one. He was just enjoying himself and fighting monsters. I can hear him having having a great time, but the video is kind of clunky. There's many pauses and I can't really see what he's doing. I can hear that he's very happy. So I typed in the chat and asked about what was, did he have some issue with the video, but I guess he wasn't really paying attention to whatever is going on in the stream. He's not reading the chat because, before I arrived in his chat room, his streaming room, there's nobody there. It was just him playing Elden Ring, and I stayed there as his only viewer for half an hour until he was yelled at by his mom and he had to quit the entire thing. It was really hilarious. He didn't even know I was there. But this is also part of the charm of streaming, because you might have built this very strange momentarily connection with somebody and they might even know it. It made my day much more happier. But he didn't even know it. So yeah, that's why we stream. So that will be all of my stuff for this week. Thank you for listening. I'll still be here next week. Bye bye.